Hey there, it's Workbench with Workbench Quagmire. We're back with our free code camp Python certification in 100-ish days. Today we're going to take a look at a workshop here, build a pin extractor. So I'm thinking bowling alley. Let's see what we got. In this workshop, you'll create a pin extractor. The pin digits are hidden in each line of a poem. Okay, not a bowling alley. Start by creating a function called Pin Extractor with a parameter poem. An empty function gives an error, so you have to add pass inside the function momentarily to make it valid. All right. There we go. We will need a variable to hold the secret code while you decode it. So remove pass and create a variable called secret code inside the function and assign it to an empty string. While you work on the function, it would be useful to have a function call for debugging purposes. So create a poem variable outside the function that contains the poem. And here's our poem. You can use a multi-line string for that, and then call the function with poem variable. So poem. No. It's not going to let us. Oh. I switch back and forth between Mac and Windows and Linux, and I was just using Control C instead of Command C because we're on Mac right now. So there's that. And then pin with poem. Poem variable should have a value equal to Is it only? Oh, I think that. Nope. This is annoying. Well, there's a way to solve this, which is we can just use single quotes or a single set of quotes with the escape characters. There. I tend to like to use single quotes because I don't have to hit shift. Not sure what the difference is there. Anyway, now we have added a function call. You can see any error created inside the function in the terminal, and you can always use print to see the value of the things. There's a digit in the pin hidden in every line, so inside the function, use the split method to divide the string in a list of lines. Split the line on the new character and assign the resulting list to a variable called line. Okay. Lines equals poem dot split new line. There we go. Step 5, you need to work on each line independently. Create a loop over lines that uses line as a loop variable. Inside the loop, print the line. Okay. line and lines, print line. Step 6, the nth digit of the pin is hidden as the length of the nth word in the nth line. To find the length of the nth word, the next step is to separate the line of the poem into a list of words. Inside the loop, create a variable called words and assign to it the value of the split line into words using split method. So now we have to say for word in words in line. Split. Then add a print call for words. Print words. There we go. Should have words variable inside the loop. I do have the words variable inside of a loop. Find the length of the in words. Inside the loop, create a variable words. Okay. Words is equal to line dot split. Uh-oh. Trace back. Name word is not defined. You should print words. There we go. That was harder than it should have been. As you learned in previous lessons, the enumerate function allows you to keep track of the index while looping over an iterable. Here's our example. The nth digit of the secret code comes from the nth word of the nth line, so you need to know what the number of each line. So change the loop so it iterates on enumerate lines and add another loop variable before line called line index. Enumerate lines and line index. Got that. Also update the print to print line index. All right. In the last line of the loop, update the print so that it prints the word inside the words list at the index. Okay. There we go. The length function gives the length of a string. Update the second print call to print the length of that word. So length. Okay. The length returned from len is an integer. You need to convert it to a string using the string function to be able to add it to the secret code string. Update the print call to print the length as a string. Okay. Choose a string function. some. There we go. Now you can concatenate to secret code, remove the print call, and use the argumented assignment plus for concatenation. So here we want to code plus equals. Then we have unmatched parentheses, and there we go. Code passed. Step 12, remove the two print calls and add a return statement that returns the secret code. So return. We don't want to return there. We want to return here. Okay, and then we remove the prints. Right. Pass the Pin Extractor poem to print. (5262). Now the function is doing a good job in extracting the code from the poem, but there's an edge case to consider. The line of the poem could be shorter than expected, and that would make the function error out. You can try this removing the word bright from the poem. See what happens when we remove bright. So list index out of range. All right. Put the line secret code plus equals string length and an if statement that checks that there's enough words in the words list. Not sure. Okay. If what's that? Put the line secret code in an if. If not sure what we're ifing about here. I'm a little bit lost. The function is doing a good job in extracting the code from the poem, but there is an edge case. The line of the poem could be shorter than expected. So length words. Oh. Less than line index. I think that's what we're checking. There we go. I have no idea what I was doing there. The third line in the poem is missing a third word, so the pin is shorter than expected. Add an else clause that appends a 0 to the secret code. So, else There's not enough words so that all the lines in the poem are used to find the digits. Congratulations. 16. Now the pin extractor works, but it could be more efficient. It could extract the pin from many poems at the same time. Add 2 more poems in the global poem, in the global scope. And for now, comment out the print with the call to Pin Extractor. So there's 1. There's 2. And let's see if this works. It does. Command or Control / There we go. All right, step 17, update the function argument to be poems, then create a for loop around all current content for the function to iterate over poems and use poem as the loop variable. So poems, and then we go for poem in poems. We have to indent all this. Okay. Before the loop, create a new variable called secret codes. Make it an empty string or an empty list, it looks like. Then replace the return secret code line with a line that appends secret code to secret codes. Append secret code. Step 19, finally return secret codes, then uncomment the function and update the arguments to be the multiple poems. So secret codes. Make this poems. Oh, poem. It's a list of poems. Two and poem 3. 3, and then uncomment. And we have an error because we didn't put a bracket. Oh, we still need that. Okay, there's our secret codes. Yay, we finished. All right, that was day 16. So we built a pin extractor, which has nothing to do with bowling alleys. I think that thing in the back of a bowling lane is called a pin extractor. I could be wrong. So thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow where we'll cover the lab build a number pattern generator. See you then.